Hello everybody, my name is Alesh Eisner and welcome to the Canadian Money Talk. We'll be looking at the fun topic of credit cards today. Everyone has one, or many, and enjoys swiping them. Some people have some very strong opinions about them, so I thought I would weigh in. There are many opinions out there. Dave Ramsey, a US talk show host, says credit cards are evil, for example, and only to buy for cash. He says a study showed that by not having to hand anything over, like cash, you don't feel a bit of psychological pain when purchasing, and you spend more. Others, quite frequently financial independence retire early people, maximize the points from the credit cards and then travel around the world on those points. I am somewhere in between those. Credit cards are okay as long as you have the self-control and you pay them off every month. Don't carry a balance and don't overspend just to get the points. That's why the companies have those. Points are a bonus on what you would buy anyway. Credit cards are consumer spending. We're not in the US where people put life-saving medical procedure payments on their cards. I know people who put a brand new pair of $200 jeans on their credit card knowing full well they're not paying the card off at the end of the month. If you have a credit card balance, it means you spent more than you earned and are now paying an interest rate of 19%, which is the average credit card rate in Canada, with some as high as 29.99%. The statistics on Canadian consumer debt are bad. Canadians' debt to disposable income has been going up and is now over 170%. Unlike the folks down south, we're getting worse. We're also spending more to service our credit card debt than to service our mortgages because of the horrible interest rates on cards. In the slightly outdated statistics I'm showing you, we have to pay all of our income left after taxes for almost 2 years to pay off our credit cards. 1 in 20 Canadians doesn't think they will ever pay off their credit cards. The average Canadian credit card debt is approaching $4,000, and about half of Canadians carry a balance. The Atlantic provinces have the highest rate of carrying a balance. Credit cards are also the most common debt of millennials. Don't even think about investing until you've paid off your credit cards, since you can't steadily get a 19% after-tax return by investing. Now, how to pay off your credit cards. If you're struggling with paying off the credit cards, it's time to get serious. Track all your spending for a few months, then establish a firm budget to ensure you don't overspend. See my budget video in the description below. Put your credit cards in a bowl of water and place them in the freezer for 6 months or until fully paid off. Or sign up for a Dave Ramsey class. He'll get you on the no credit card track if you don't trust yourself with them. Generally, canceling the credit cards has a negative impact on your credit score because you lose the financial history, so I would only do that in dire circumstances. Also, build some extra income through a side hustle for a year or two and dedicate every dollar earned to paying off your debt. Sell everything you don't use through a Facebook yard sale or on Craigslist. Stop eating out until you've paid off your credit cards. Do whatever you have to do, but get those credit cards paid off before you retire or start investing. And don't let it happen again. You can start by paying the highest interest rate card first. This is called debt avalanche. Paying off the card with the lowest balance first, on the other hand, builds your momentum and grows your confidence, and so is called a debt snowball. The former makes mathematical sense. The latter seems to have a better result because people are encouraged by small victories and keep going. But before anyone complains about credit card companies being bad corporate citizens and robbing people, let me say that credit card debt is unsecured debt, carrying a higher risk of default, so they charge higher rates. And no one has forced Canadians to buy anything they couldn't pay for. We're doing it to ourselves. Lastly, just invest in the financial institutions that put out the credit cards and profit from those high interest rates yourself. If you have any requests on what you would like me to cover in future videos, please put that in the comment section. In the meantime, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and may you have a profitable day.